We get in. We're going to adjust our seat. You see there's a little air lever right here. That gives it a seat up, seat down. You usually want to get about good as close as you can to a 90-degree level down here. That way, when you get up, get out in the morning, you're not walking. After driving 11 hours, you're not walking in like because all the blood came, rushing down your legs. And if you set too low, with that 90-degree angle, again, you're gonna be walking funny because all the blood is now in your rear end.
Nothing like that bus trip.
Oh, those bus trips. I know about those bus trips, man. I took a couple in my life. Not the easiest thing. Okay. So, basically, everything you need to remember. Down here, 90-degree angle, adjust your seat. Now, the bar for this thing, I'm going to warn you. This seat, if it's not this little gray thing right here. It's this little metal thing right here. Okay? I'm just telling you right now, that bar likes to stick. No matter what. So give it a, yank it up. Sometimes you might have a little bit too much weight on there. So you might have to stand up, adjust it right there, and then sit down in it. Okay? Make sure it locks in place. Because otherwise you're going to be going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and try to adjust that seat. Now, the seat does move on you because students have taken it upon themselves to kind of break it and try to fix it here a few times, but it just can't. Yeah, it is what it is. And I said, well, they're just going to have to learn to get over it because sometimes they're going to get in a truck and that seat's just going to bounce around and move around like that. That's just life. Okay. Yeehaw! Fun.
We're about to take off or something.
Yeah, we're going to take it. We're going to do cap here. So basically, we get to our. I'm going to have to get the keys out though too. All right. So basically, when you start your in-cab, you have the keys in. We already talked about our fire extinguisher, our triangles, and our fuses and breakers. Okay. So now we're going to get in here, and the first thing we absolutely must do when you're doing your in-cab. Okay. I'm going to get when you do your in-cab, I'm going to give you some things that are easy to remember. Okay. When we do this later on this week, later on down the road, just some things you remember. But just remember, Brandon taught us how to do this. It's easy for him. Maybe it might be easy for you. Okay? So we're going to start. The first thing we absolutely need to do is we need to check our seatbelt. Okay? Want to make sure it's properly mounted to the frame of the cab. Is not cut. Is not torn. It's not frayed. Okay? It latches and unlatches properly with no problem. Okay? Next thing we want to do is we want to do a safe start. Now, in order to do that, we're going to cover the brake. We're going to turn the key on to the on position. Okay? ABS lights come on and off. Gauges do a sweep. Okay? Everything's now working properly. Then once that goes on, we give it a start. Okay? While that's running and warming up, we're going to check our mirrors. Over here, we're going to come over here, little toggle switch, we got our right mirror and our left mirror. Whenever we adjust our mirrors, we need to make sure that we are parked in order to do that. But again, right here, you're going to adjust your mirrors properly. Go ahead, make sure you see the tandems each side. All right. Of course, your flat mirror, your convex mirrors, and also I want to talk about your fender mirror right there. All mirrors, they're not cracked, they're not damaged, they're not missing, and that they're also clean. Okay? Properly adjusted. We're also, since we're talking about our glass, we're going to talk about our windshield. Okay? Our windshield is properly mounted. There's no cracks, it's not damaged, and it's properly sealed around so there's no leaks. Okay? No illegal stickers. Now, what do I mean by illegal stickers? Anything that obstructs your view. Okay? The best example I can tell you of an illegal sticker, you all have seen Talladega Nights, right?
Yeah, I have.
Okay? He's got that big old decal up front of his windshield because he wants more sponsorship money. Okay? That's an illegal sticker. Oh, I can still see, no, anything that's obstructing your view from here. That is a legal sticker. Okay? It doesn't say all stickers, because whenever you get a DOT inspection done, and you do a full inspection, they'll put a little sticker right there on the left, that corner, right down there. It just tells you that, hey, this guy passes passes inspection. Very good job. He's doing what he's supposed to be doing. So, no matter what, illegal stickers, no cracks, not damaged, properly sealed. Okay. Well, we're here talking about our windshield. Let's talk about our windshield wipers. Okay. They're right there. They are properly mounted to the tight, and they're tight to the windshield. The rubber stripping is not cracked. It is not sun rotted. It is not damaged, and it is also not missing. Okay. We want to make sure our windshield wipers are moving. So we turn right here, come over here on this side, right here on the turn signal right here. We see our little windshield wiper guy right here. We're going to crank them up all the way to the high. Make sure they're working properly. We're also going to make sure our washer fluid flows freely and can wash the windshield. In order to do that, we're going to go ahead and push it down. We have our washer fluid working. Okay. All right. So we just talked about our seatbelt, safe start. Okay. We talked about our mirrors, talked about the windshield wipers. Okay. Let's move on to the lights. Okay. We're going to go ahead. This is where you tell the examiner. Okay. I'm going to now talk about my lights. Do you want me to get out and show you, or do you want me to get out, or do you want me to just tell you about it? Okay. More often than not, they're going to probably say, "Tell me about it." Okay. He's going to say, "Okay, I'm going to turn my lights on. I want to make sure that they're working on the dashboard." Okay. I'm also going to make sure that I get out and check that my headlights are working properly on the front of the truck. Okay. I'm also going to check my high beams. Now, in order to check your high beams, you need to push down on the turn signal. Okay. The blue indicator light is on for my high beams. I want to make sure that is on my dashboard, as well as I want to make sure that they're working properly on the front of the truck. Okay. I'm also going to check my left turn signal to make sure it's working on the dashboard, as well as the front of the truck, the side of the truck. Yes, there is a turn signal on the side of the truck, the back of the truck, the side of the trailer, and the back of the trailer. Okay. I'm also going to check my right turn signal for the same exact thing. I'm going to check it on the front of the truck, as well as here on the I'm going to check it on the dashboard here first, as well as the front of the truck. Bless you.
Sorry.
The front of the truck, the side of the truck, back of the truck, the side and the back of the trailer. Okay. While we're here, we're talking about our turn signal. We're going to go ahead and check our four-way flashers. Okay. Our four-way flashers are working properly on the dashboard, as well as the front of the truck, side of the truck, back of the truck, sides and back of the trailer. Okay. Right now, since we're right here, let's talk about our horns. We're going to check our city horn, and we're going to check our air horn. Okay. Make sure that they are working properly. Now, we're going to come right here. Usually when you adjust the steering wheel, make sure you guys see your gauges here. We're going to come here and we're going to talk about our gauges. Okay. Now there are 5 gauges you must know on your pre-trip doing here. Okay. You're talking about your water gauge, which is right here. Okay. It is properly working at the operational range. Now that operational range, you don't need to tell the tester this, but that operational range is anywhere between 170 to about 190. Okay. Sometimes it might be going up because you're going up a little bit of an upgrade. Okay. Also, over here, we're going to talk about our oil pressure. Okay. Our oil pressure is working at the appropriate range. Now, in order for that to be happening, we need to make sure that our oil pressure is at a, usually normal operating range when the truck is warmed up and everything like that. Again, you don't need to tell the examiner this, though. It is anywhere between about 20, right Sorry, man.
Yeah.
No, it's on the truck. Sorry. About 20 psi. Okay, when it's warmed up, the oil, when it's colder, oil has a tendency to be more dense. Okay, it's going to be a little bit thinner, so everything's right there. Okay, we're also going to talk about our voltmeter. Now, our voltmeter right here is right here in the computer. We're going to hurry and go scroll down here, hit the minus button 4 times. Okay, we're going to come right here. Now, this is where the book does have a discrepancy. In the book, it says your voltmeter must be between 12.5 to 14. Okay. Well, as all you can see right now, it's at 14.2. Okay. So everybody's like, "Oh, we gotta check that." Okay. No. The voltmeter the book is wrong. The original wording is the voltmeter should be at anywhere from 12 to 14.5. If it's anything above that or below that, let's get the batteries replaced or get looked at. Okay? We're also going to run right here. We're going to talk about our primary gauge and an air gauge and secondary air gauge. Okay? We'll make sure that they're working properly. The air generator should cut off anywhere from anywhere from 120 to 140 psi. Okay? That's all our gauges, okay? I know I didn't talk about the air suspension gauge. That's what, don't need to worry about that. I didn't need to talk about the fuel gauge or the depth gauge. Why? Because it's not on the test. Don't worry about that. You can worry about it when you go down the road, but don't worry about that right now, okay? We're also going to check our heater and defroster, okay? We want to make sure our heater is working as well as our defroster. So I usually tell people, put it on this little dude right here. Why? Because that little dude, he's easy to remember, okay? A little defroster as well as the heater, okay? So we're going to get up here, we're going to check our defroster as well as our heater right down here. Make sure that they're working properly and that they are blowing out hot air. Okay? We're also, at this time, we're also going to go forward and we're going to do our tug test, okay? So right at this moment, we're going to make sure our foot is on the brake. Key word in order to put this in gear, okay? Our foot is on the brake. We are going to release our trailer brake, okay?
Does the book say place it in gear or?
Yeah, it says place it in gear. I'll get in that, okay? Place it in gear. You see a little 1 icon come on there. Release it.
So you put it in gear by doing that button?
Yep. Go ahead and put your foot on the brake. Just move it forward for that. Put it in gear. Go backwards. We're going to put it right in there. As long as your foot's on the brake, when you push, when you select that gear, everything should be okay. Now, what happens if I just want to put in gear but my foot's on the brake? Nothing happens. Try to take off. Nothing happens. All it does is just rev the engine. Okay? Alright, so we're going to check our trailer brake, make sure our tractor brakes are properly working, the truck's not moving forward, that they're properly adjusted, everything like that. Okay? So now we're going to check the same thing for our trailer brakes. Again, release your tractor brakes. Put the truck in gear. And we'll give it another little pull here. Feel that? Our trailer brakes are working properly. Not only are our trailer brakes working properly, but also our locking jaw is around the kingpin of the trailer. So that means we've coupled properly. Okay? If you just hear that little beep and then beep again after you put it in drive, that means your gear's gone into neutral. That's all it is. Okay? So always pay attention. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to check our service brake. Now, again, we're going to release both of the brakes. Okay? We're going to put it in drive. And again, we used to tell students, don't touch the steering wheel. Okay? Well, the biggest thing is we thought, well, what happens if the state comes in? They say all of a sudden they'll see the student touching the steering wheel, and they say, "Oh yeah, he just failed because he doesn't touch the steering wheel." Okay, so we I came up with a new strategy. Okay, well, let's say 38 special for this one. Hold on loosely, but don't let go. Okay, we put it in drive. We're going to drive out about 8 to 10 feet. Get rolling down. Apply the brake gently. Okay? Hang on. Okay, I want to show you something here. I get this a lot. Gently. And light, all you got to do is get light pressure on the brake, okay? Y'all better hang on to something. I'm going to... Okay? What happens if we go like this? And we get going down the road, and I get this a lot, and all of a sudden we go... Yeah.
Mess things up in the trailer.
Yeah, you mess things up on the trailer. Easy on the braking. Okay? Light pressure until you feel the grab, then just give it a little bit more pressure as time goes down. Okay?
Yeah, this one's confusing because it looks as firmly applied pressure.
Firmly applied pressure. Yes, that is not right. Okay? Again, you go pull forward, give it a nice little drive. You're going to see this here. Hold on loosely, but not let go. Much better. And it saves us from going boom, boom. Okay. Alright. So we did our seat belt, we did our safe start, we got the truck running, we got our windshield, our mirrors, our windshield wipers, the windshield wiper fluid. Check that out. We got all our gauges, we got our horns, we got our heater and defroster, we got checked all our lights. Okay? Now we go ahead and we get to our brake test. Okay? This moment, leave the truck running because you need build up air. Okay? So we're going to get out and we're going to chalk our wheels.